So the case is about the attempted legalisation or decriminalisation of prostitution. And what is interesting about this, one would expect if legislation of the country is challenged, that our government would actually oppose such an attack, because that's part of their function. The attack on the legislation that criminalises prostitution is currently unopposed. And so that's the reason why Cause for Justice has taken up this case to step into the shoes of government to defend the legislation. At the moment, and it's been the case since 1988 and confirmed by the Constitutional Court in 2002, prostitution and all facets of it is treated with a criminal prohibition. So we are obviously defending that position and asking the court to retain the current criminal ban as it has been over the last 3-4 decades.
It was needed for someone to step in to those who are being exploited and abused by the system of prostitution. And this is exactly where Cause for Justice came in. Cause for Justice is fighting for the human dignity of all people involved or who has been exploited by the prostitution industry. People whose bodies are seen as commercial sex objects, people who are not seen as valuable human beings in society, who can just be bought and sold at leisure for people who want gratification, predatory gratification. Prostitution has an array of consequences which just not only affects the individual but also society at large and also families. These consequences and the effects of prostitution and the abuse it has on women and children is the reason why the Constitutional Court in S versus Jordan highlighted 8 pivotal reasons why prostitution should be kept criminalised, specifically in a country such as South Africa. Prostitution in itself is degrading of women. It is conducive to the violent abuse of prostitutes by both customers and pimps. It is associated with and encourages the international trafficking of women and children and vulnerable people. It leads to child prostitution. It carries an intensified risk of the spread of STDs, especially HIV and AIDS. It goes hand in hand with high degrees of drug abuse. It has close connection with other crimes such as assault, rape, and even murder. It is a frequent and persistent cause of public nuisance.
So if you're wondering how to get involved, the first place to start would be to go to our website. So it's www.causeforjustice.org. There you'll find all the details about the case and some details about how you could get involved. But if I have to sum it up very quickly, firstly, this case, and like most cases, takes a lot of funds to actually get through it all, from the beginning until the end. And we've only just made a start. So we would say that if it's within your means, and this is something that you feel strongly about, do contribute it with finances, with donations. That will make a big difference to us to see things through until the end. Second thing you can do is actually to share with others, tell others about this case. Obviously there's going to be a very big debate that will become bigger over time, and we want to be part of that debate, not only in the courtroom but also in the living room and in the kitchen and all those places. So share about it. The other way is actually to stay up to date with what's going on, and you'll see as you go to our website there's an opportunity for you to sign up to our newsletter. There we'll do regular updates about how the case is developing and things that are happening on the ground. And the last thing, which is the most important of all, is please that you would pray with us. There's obviously a lot that goes into a case like this, and we need all the support that we can get. And most importantly, that will be for God to sustain us through the work, for our organization, but also for our legal team and everyone that is involved in some way, even those who are assisting us, like Straatwerk, like Brave to Love, those organizations who do the hard work on the ground. We do need to keep each other in prayer, and we ask that you would keep us in your prayers.